We are under the lights this evening as we get you set. Baseball on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's a battle of top-tier pitchers next on the show. Ethan Small, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th.
That hit him. He's got first. That's ball 4. 3. He's out. Out.
Into the box now, Garrett Barrett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, the center fielder, Garrett.
Now here's the pitch.
Barrett.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Coming to the plate now, Robert Duffy. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Robert Duffy.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is on deck. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on.
Let's go right here.
Just a touch outside, 1-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the order. They trail in this one 3-0. And now the Cubs pitcher, number 16. He'll take his first hacks here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Rodriguez is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Next up for Los Angeles, Julio Rodriguez. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. Still ranging back. Gone!
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
So now to the plate, Robert Poisson. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Nobody here, no outs.
And it's fouled away. Here's a
No,
breaking
that's a
ball,
ball.
but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Playing twos. 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Elbert is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Next for the Dodgers, Pablo
Batting.
Rodriguez. He
The
appeared
second
as a
baseman.
pinch hitter in yesterday's
Pablo
contest.
Rodriguez.
And this will be fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's in
No
control.
ball.
0-2.
Strike.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up. And that's the second out. Settling in now, Cody Bellinger. He'll try to make
Batting
something
seventh.
happen with two gone
The
in the
left
bottom of
fielder.
the second.
That's
And the
strike.
34-year-old veteran looks at a called
Bellinger.
strike. It's 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in
You're
time,
out.
and the side is retired. One run here. Leading off the inning,
Leading
Dave
off for the
Nienas,
Dodgers.
as they'll look to get something
catcher.
going here and even this
Dave.
game up. And he tries to hold
Nienas.
back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike two.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Hit to first, right to him. And he'll step on
He's
first
out.
himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Ethan Small, as
Batting
he'll get
ninth.
his first opportunity
pitcher.
in this one.
Ethan
Swing, and he pops him up.
Small.
And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there.
Up next,
Beautiful
Dodgers.
piece of hit.
Garrett
center
Barrett
fielder.
is in for his second
One
plate
ball,
appearance
no
as he
strike.
looks at a
Barrett.
ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 1 for him
Outside
here in this
ball.
one. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Grounded down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw won't get him.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You
The
go
first
into a
baseman,
pitcher's
number
meeting and they'll
34.
make you fully aware of
Robert.
who's hot and who's not.
No ball.
Trust me, they
One
knew
strike.
that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
And here's a swing and a miss
0-2.
as he falls behind 0-2. Small at second. Barrett at first. 1 gone. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Vladimir
Now
Guerrero
batting.
Jr.
The
2
third
on,
baseman.
2 out for him here in the third.
Vladimir
First offering on its way.
Jr.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
I got it. I go.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Now
number
batting.
16 comes
Number
into this
16.
at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ball.
And that misses for ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Now time
Time.
is barked out by
Hey,
the
let
home
her
plate
rip, let her
umpire.
rip.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And did he
2
go
balls,
around?
1
No,
strike.
he did not. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to
Hey,
keep his
meet you
hands
right
back,
here, kid.
not
That's something.
overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
He's
Ball.
fallen
Hey,
behind
good
now,
eye,
3-1.
good eye, huh?
3 balls. 1
Justin
strike.
Dean waits on deck.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Full count.
One of the best
3 balls,
ways
2
to
strikes.
keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him
Come on, big
inside.
guy. Get your
They're
pitch,
doing
huh?
that, and this one caught the zone.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full.
Find me a barrel right here.
A payoff pitch one more time. This one's flared off to the right side. Rodriguez will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in to try it again, Julio
Leading off
Rodriguez.
for the Dodgers,
He went deep in his first
the right
at bat.
fielder,
We'll see what he's got in
Julio.
store for us here.
Things not looking very
Rodriguez.
good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The shortstop.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Two.
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2.
Nobody out here.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that
Now
time.
back,
Robert
second
Poisson
baseman.
becomes the first out in the
Pablo.
bottom of the 4th inning.
Rodriguez.
Pablo Rodriguez
Hey, we
comes
got
on
one
with
here.
one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He's 0
Now
for
back,
1 thus
left
far.
fielder,
First offering
Cody
on its way. Hit sharply on the
Bellinger.
ground. And that's through for a hit.
Eat it. Nobody.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit
Now
up the
batting,
middle.
And if you're a
catcher,
pitcher right there, you
Dave.
can't get discouraged. Sometimes
Hey,
even
now.
when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Ball.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused
1-2.
up there right now. It's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up. He was going to swing
2 outs.
as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Dodgers strand a couple, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Next to hit will be the pitcher,
Leading
Porter
off for the
Chavez.
Dodgers.
First at bat of the
The
game
pitcher,
for him here in the
Bruce
5th,
Porter.
as he was a
No
late
ball,
entrant
no
into this
strike.
one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a
No
miss,
ball.
strike 2.
2 strikes.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Garrett Barrett.
Now batting.
First pitch
center
coming,
fielder,
here it is.
Garrett.
Ball.
That just
no,
misses
Barrett.
off the inside for ball
1-0.
1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. A little roller toward the hole. And the off-balance
No,
throw
you're
beats
out.
him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in now,
The first
Robert
baseman,
Duffy.
number
He'll look to
34.
bounce back after striking
Robert,
out
yep.
his last time up.
Duffy.
In there for strike 1. Check swing, but he
Ball.
held up in time. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is the located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
The 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Ball
Hard
2.
sinker misses 2-2.
Hey, you need a strike
Wow,
right
that
here.
was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Ready for another shot now.
Now batting.
Number 16.
Number
Hitting in his own
16.
turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6.
Put.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Grounded to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
The left fielder, Justin.
Throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time. As digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The third baseman,
Fouled off.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
0-1, here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone!
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number
And the
3,
pitch.
shortstop.
No balls and a strike to count.
Wasto.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2-2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills.
Now
There are
back,
some guys that just have a
second
knack,
baseman,
D-Row, of
Pablo
being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is
Rodriguez.
one of those guys.
One
Pablo
ball. No
Rodriguez
strikes.
is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his
Up
breath,
next to the Dodgers.
pump him up a little bit,
The
let
left
him know
fielder,
that he's got it under control.
Cody
First
Bellinger.
offering on its way.
Ball.
Cody Bellinger is in for the 3rd time now as he
1-0.
takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
No.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on
Ball.
base.
Down low, and the plot
3-0.
thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the
3-1.
strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder. Fouled away. And he
Ball
misses
4,
again.
take the base.
Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Now at the plate,
Now
Dave
batting,
Hienas,
catcher,
as he's got a
Dave
chance to tie this ball game up
Hienas.
with that equalizing run just
Ball.
90 feet away at third.
Hey, we got one.
One
One
ball,
ball.
no
Here we
strikes
go,
to
here we
count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Ladies and gentlemen,
David
your
Byer will be
attention,
called on
please.
as a pinch hitter here in a
Hitting for the
big
Dodgers.
spot. He'll have the
Number
bases
30,
loaded with 2 out in the
David
inning.
Fire.
Hey, 2 here.
Fastball well outside.
1-0.
2 runs,
Hey, come on
6
now,
hits.
guys.
1
Gotta
error
hold
in
'em.
the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. Lined hard to center field. Roederer is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run, this is now a 1-run game.
Your
Bradley
attention, please.
Glynn gets the call from
Now
the
pitching
pen to
for
take
the
over on the
Chicago
mound and
Cubs.
start the home 7th.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Chicago Cubs hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Number 16 earns win number 7 on the season. Ethan Small was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Bob Beverly records the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Number 16 is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? Do you have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game. You'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder.
Heads up, heads up.
On the warning track, he makes the catch. So striding in, Drew Jackson. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Into the basket, and it's gone.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
At the plate now, Jeffrey Massett. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s.
Here you go, guys.
3
Let's
homers and 7 driven in. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Arias has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Irving Lopez. He's driven in 4 runs on 4 hits to this point in the series. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. So far this season, Lopez is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Rafael Marchand. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Got him to go down swinging there. Rafael Marchand is retired to kick off the inning. 1 out, nobody on. Right side, but it's well foul. McMahon, the former Miami Marlin, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Off the plate,
yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And 2 quick outs here in the second. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo, and he fouls this one off.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss. At a 3 up, 3 down. Striding in now for the Nats, Larry Martinez. 9-1-2 due up. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Victor Robles digging in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
To the plate now, Drew Jackson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's flared out toward left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this one bounds around against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra.
Ouch, that one hit him.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
Jeffrey Massett is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Well, you could see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They enter the day among the league leaders in both home runs and runs scored, so it's no secret what a threat they present to opposing pitching staffs. As one player told me earlier, we've got a stacked lineup, so as long as we all show up to swing it every day, we're going to cause a lot of problems for the other guys. It's a fun group of guys to hit with. Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cubs.
So in now for
The
Chicago,
pitcher.
number 16.
Number
He'll get his
16.
first shot with the bat here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. And that's out
Got
number
it.
1. Now in the box, Irving Lopez.
Leading off for the
He's
Nationals.
0 for 1 thus
The
far.
second baseman, Irving Lopez.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey!
That's a pitch he'd like to
0-1
have
the
back.
count.
You're not going to see very many pitches
Hey, here
like
we
that
go.
from
No
a pitcher
outs
of this
now.
quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location,
The catcher,
but he
number
threw that
13,
all out the window to get that strikeout.
Rafael
He offered the
Marchand.
same pitch 3
0-1.
times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Swing and a miss, and he's
No ball,
quickly in
2
the
strikes.
hole 0-2. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Now batting.
Here's
the
Ryan
first
McMahon
baseman,
now. As he'll
Ryan
pop this one foul off to
McMahon.
the left and out of play. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. High in the air out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
Looking for a strike.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number
Here we go now.
16
Come on.
comes into
Number
this at-bat 0
16.
for 1 in the ball
Let's go
game.
right here, man. Let's do it.
And obviously
I'm
a big
involved.
spot here with the bases
Come on, big
loaded,
guy.
so he'll step out to rethink
Hey,
things.
you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Let's go
Ready with
right
the
here.
first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower
Come on,
like
big guy,
that,
get your pitch.
there's reason
You
for
drive it
people
like
to
you
start
can.
getting a
Let's go.
little bit edgy.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in
Yep,
front
that
of him.
ball went out.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Come on, baby.
You put
see
yourself
your
in
time.
this situation, you got to
Get your
get
pitch,
yourself
huh?
out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 1 run on 4 base hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Nationals 2 and the Cubs 1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th,
Leading off
and
for
set to
Washington,
go as the third baseman,
baseman.
Christian Arroyo.
Christian
First delivery
Arroyo.
to him on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, nothing in 1.
Now.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, no outs now.
Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Larry Martinez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Victor Robles, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0.
Ball 1, no
kind of a
strike.
surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Ball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
Full count.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Ball 4. Ready once again, Drew Jackson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff.
Wow, and they end the inning with the caught stealing. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Drew Jackson. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Into the box now, Christian Robinson. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Striding into the box, Jeffrey Massett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here comes the 0-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Into the bleachers, and gone.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Into the box now, Irving Lopez. Fouled off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a ball.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Swinging a soft liner, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before Digging in,
The
number
batter.
16. No
Number
hits in 2
16.
trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
He's
No
set.
one
Here
better.
it comes.
Inside, ball one.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The
Hey,
number
let's go,
one
big
thing,
fella.
if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Massett is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Digging in,
Strike one
Rafael
right here,
Marchand,
Leading off
and he'll
with the
get us
natural.
started in what's officially the
catcher,
back
number
third
13.
of this one.
This thing's
Rafael
far from over, even though we're
Marchand.
moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an
Your
infield
attention,
single.
please. Now pitching for
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
9-6 the final tally in this one. The Nats jumped.